too. Okay, so these are the three important arteries there, along with, like I said, deep auricular and anterior. So these are the 5 branches of the mandibular part. And then we have the second part, which is the pterygoid part. Now, pterygoid part is simple. It's just like that's lateral to the lateral pterygoid muscle, and it gives off branches. Which branches does it give off? So all these branches, just like the mandibular branch, okay, it gives off the to the muscular areas, okay, these branches. So we have the mesenteric, good,
yeah.
and then we have pterygoid branch, and then we have right buccal branch, and then we have the deep temporal, that goes to the temporal. So that goes and supplies the temporal muscle. So we have the deep temporal, pterygoid branch, the buccal branch, mesenteric branch. So simple, right? So the second is simple. So you just, if you remember the muscles, it's same name. So the first part, again, like I said, middle meningeal, accessory meningeal, inferior alveolar are important, okay? And the third part is what? Is located in the Pterygopalatine fossa, the third part. And the branch of the third part is what? You can tell me.
So we have inferior orbital.
So we have the inferior orbital,
yeah.
right? And then we have the posterior superior alveolar,
Yeah.
which is these are. Look, so this is the inferior orbital here. This is the inferior orbital. And basically the infraorbital goes with the infraorbital nerve, and we're going to look at the infraorbital nerve that comes from the maxillary, that goes through the infraorbital fissure. It goes through the infraorbital fissure. Infraorbital nerve. This is posterior superior alveolar artery. It goes along with the posterior superior alveolar nerve. Okay, and this posterior superior alveolar, it basically supplies the posterior part of the upper jaw, and we have the middle superior, supplies the middle part of the upper jaw, and then we have the anterior superior, supplies the anterior part of the upper jaw. Okay, so we don't have that in the inferior alveolar. We just only have one inferior alveolar nerve and artery, but in the upper jaw we have 3 branches: posterior superior, middle superior, anterior superior. Okay, both arteries and nerves. Okay. So this is so we have the posterior superior alveolar artery, we have the infraorbital artery, and the other arteries are sphenopalatine artery, pharyngeal artery, and then we have the nasal, sphenopalatine, did I say that?
Yeah.
Sphenopalatine artery,
Pterygoid canal.
descending palatine artery, and, right, that's about it, I think.
Yeah, I think.
Pharyngeal artery.
Pharyngeal,
We said that? Pharyngeal branch. Okay, that's about it here.
Yeah.
And this descending palatine. You said that. Okay, so those are the branches of the Pterygopalatine fossa. Right. So that's that. Okay. So this is so these are the contents of the infratemporal fossa. Let's go in and look at the infratemporal fossa. So the infratemporal fossa, this is the infratemporal fossa here. So infratemporal fossa is particularly important.
Pterygopalatine fossa.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
we're talking about pterygopalatine fossa, right? So pterygopalatine fossa is particularly important. So basically, lateral to the pterygopalatine fossa is the pterygomaxillary fissure. So this is the pterygomaxillary fissure here. So this is the lateral boundary of pterygopalatine fossa. The medial, most medial, we would see. If you go through this, you would come into the sphenopalatine foramen, and there to the nasal cavity. Okay, so it's really a different area, small area. However, this area has connections with a lot of other places. I don't know if you can see it. See, you see. So this is, you see, it comes out. So this is what the infraorbital fissure, you see. Infraorbital fissure and to the where? And to the orbit. Okay. And so there's also a hole here, okay, but it's not open. I don't know if it's open over here. Let me see. It's not open, but it's supposed to. So there's three openings. Remember, three holes there: foramen rotundum, foramen ovale, foramen spinosum, right? And this is foramen rotundum. Oops. Okay, this is foramen rotundum. Right. So this is foramen rotundum here. All right. So if I stick this down, I don't know if you can see it, but if you push that down, you would see its continuation with the inside the Pterygopalatine fossa. Okay, so basically, so in the Pterygopalatine fossa, okay, so this is Pterygopalatine fossa initially, right?
Yeah.
So if I go anteriorly, it has a communication anteriorly with the orbit.
Yeah.
That's one. Second, if I go up medially, up posteriorly, okay, up if I go up, superior, okay, superior medial, superior posterior. If I go up, it would connect with the foramen rotundum. That's one. That's one. And then it would connect through the Vidian canal, and that Vidian canal, pterygium canal, somewhere around here. So rotundum and the pterygium canal, Vidian canal, that opens to this area here. What is this area? It's a medial cranial fossa. So the medial cranial fossa, you have the brain here, okay, the temporal lobe of the brain. So that Pterygopalatine fossa can be or communicates with the medial cranial fossa through foramen rotundum and through the Vidian canal. That's one. That's second.
Yeah.
Third, it would go down. Third, also in the upper part, through the pharyngeal canal. Through the pharyngeal canal, it would connect with the nasopharynx.
Yeah.
Right, nasopharynx. Okay, so, all right, nasopharynx. What else? And then, what else? Last would be through this Pterygopalatine fossa. If it goes down through the so if it goes down to it will have connection with the oral cavity, which is Pterygopalatine canal, right? Okay, Pterygopalatine canal. It will connect with the oral cavity, and also above medially, it would connect with the sphenopalatine, through the sphenopalatine foramen. It would connect with the nose or nasal cavity. Okay. So clinically, okay, let's get to the clinical work there. Clinically, so if you have like a toothache or abscess or infection in tooth, so from there it would maybe this infection how would this infection go to your